Number 2, reading aloud your daily text.
我宛如一朵白云独自漫步。最广为人知的一首诗是遇见一片开满水仙花的花园。许多美丽的花所构成情景，留给作者惊艳与快乐。当作者回到家心情不是很好的时候，只要一想到黄水仙花，他就会快乐。
Hi everybody and welcome back to the second part of our class. We're going to be doing some reading now, but not quiet or silent reading. We're going to be reading aloud. This way you can practice not only your reading skills, but also your speaking and pronunciation skills as well. Now today we have a new article. It's a literature selection. That means it is full speed English and it might be a little bit difficult. It's actually a very beautiful piece, very famous piece from an English author called William Wordsworth. And it's called I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. I'll read it aloud and then you listen, but after that it's your turn to read it aloud. Here we go. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought of what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft when on my couch I lie in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. That's it for our selection today. Beautiful, beautiful literature from William Wordsworth. Now, just to give you a basic idea of what this means, the author was walking out in the valleys and the hills, and then all of a sudden he saw a beautiful sea of daffodils. He saw a huge area covered with beautiful flowers called daffodils. And he watched them and it made him so happy. And later he said, he didn't give much thought to it, but he said when he was all alone by himself, lying on his couch, just without too much thought or maybe thinking a little bit, all of a sudden in his imagination, his inward eye, he would see the beautiful daffodils dancing by the beautiful bay. And that gave him much, much pleasure. Now that is absolutely beautiful, wonderful sounding English. Now that's it for our reading. Now it's your turn. Read this aloud. Take a little bit of time and find the rhyme and the rhythm, and you will find that this reading this aloud is quite a lot of fun. That's it for this part. Let's go on to the next part of our class.